two models to the Niff-T-Seat, the NTS2 and the NTS4. The NTS2 was set at 5 and 11 inches, while the NTS4 has two stakes and will set you 5, 11, 16, or 22 inches. This illustration shows if you're turkey hunting using only the top of the seat, spiking washer screws into the base, get you down low profile like you've always turkey hunted. You're a little bit above the leaves and stuff when you move. You're sitting in this seat saddle, which is much smoother than a cushion. There's no hard spots under you, and when you rotate, it's quietly. You're above the leaves and stuff, so you can turn elbows and knees, make a good rest to shoot. We're showing here the use of 11-inch height for turkey hunting. You know the seat goes in the ground as I sat on it, pushing the spike down. This is my preference for turkey hunting and deer. You're higher, you see better, you can see the turkey's head further off. Consequently, once you see him, you got it just about beat. You notice when I do stand up, the seat does not turn over, it stays standing if you want to return and sit on it again. Bow hunting, you notice this again is 11-inch elevation. I can reach the ground to pick up an arrow, drop my left knee, rotate around, dropping my right knee. I have turned about 300 degrees. Also, to illustrate how stable this little seat is, I'm shooting that balloon at my target. Once it's shot, I can reach and pick another arrow up without bending over. If I had an apple in my hand or whatever, you can lay it down without having to drop it and make excess noise. We're going to draw back and see if we can hit that next balloon. I hit it yesterday. Let's see what happens. Deer hunting, again I'm using the 11-inch elevation here just for illustrations. The important part is that you notice that your eye level is higher. You can see under the brows line, but you see over low growth vegetation, makes it much better. Your elbows and knees are up good elevation to prop up on and shoot. Here we're using a 16-inch level. I'm going to do a rotation, drop a right knee down. You notice the seat, how it bends with me. It just bends right over so I can put a knee down to be very steady. And when I set back up, watch the seat. It will go with me. No need to get up and reposition. I'm right back where I was originally. Dove hunting, I've screwed all the stakes together. This gives me a 22-inch height. This is not recommended by me. I prefer the 11 or the 16-inch elevation, but if you're in high vegetation, this may be advisable. Also, the seat will stand up by itself, but you may need to screw the bucket lid to it as shown in the instructions and previous video. Here we're using the 22-inch level again. This is a deer hunting. If you're in a fence row or something, you need to get up higher where you can see over vegetation. I'm also using a stick on the arch of the right foot over the left knee. Gives me a very steady rest where I can rotate, reposition, and you can be accurate enough to hit what you're shooting at. Repositioning is not a problem. This is a shooting demonstration. I'm shooting a 270 rifle just to illustrate how it's easy to shoot off of this seat. That's my target, a Coke can on a box. But don't watch the Coke can, watch the rifle in my shoulder to see that that's all that moves when I shoot. Easy to reposition, very accurate, target the next can. When fishing, move from hard ground down to soft mud around the edge of a pond is never a problem. Niff-T-Seat always sets up straight. And if you're watching sports, it's easy to maneuver from one place to the other. Hillside makes no difference. Niff-T-Seat always sets up straight.